Hey there, Algebra 1. Here is a video for section 9.2. It's going to look different from now on because the other videos I was having a really hard time uploading, and with that phone storage issue I was having, it was just a big mess. Anyway, so I'm screen sharing my computer and hopefully you guys can follow along okay. Anyway, 9.2, adding and subtracting polynomials. So polynomial again was just many terms. That's what polynomial means, many terms. So let's start with adding polynomials. The first thing you're going to do is remove the parentheses. So they have the parentheses to show you that they're different polynomials, but really, since we're just adding them, they're not necessary. Okay, this way they're computing it vertically, and they arranged it so that way all of your terms match. Okay, so A is with A, B is with B, C is with C, and you have our constants that are over here at the end. Okay, starting with A, you add up the A values. 3A plus 2A is 5A. Then we have 2B plus negative 4, which is really just minus 4, okay? So 2 bananas plus negative 4 bananas is negative 2 bananas. Negative 8C plus 6 is negative 2C. And so when we are adding and subtracting these terms with their variables, the variable doesn't magically go away. The variable is telling us what it is. So when I said bananas, that's what I mean. Just because I have 3 bananas and I subtract 1 banana, that doesn't mean bananas don't exist. It means I have 2 bananas. Okay, so keep the term with your number when you are adding or subtracting, okay, unless it's like 0, unless it cancels. And we know how to add constants, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Just want to take a look at our notes real fast. Okay, so we have our step. Our first step is to remove the parentheses. Ooh, bad drawing. There we go. This is my parentheses. So first step is to remove your parentheses. Your next step is to combine like terms. And again, I apologize for the, wow. This is so bad. Like terms. You guys know I'm left-handed, right? And I have to do this on a trackpad on my computer that's older than dirt. Okay, so combine like terms and then simplify. So you have all that space for doing your examples. Again, here we are just lining up the polynomial, so the like terms are aligned vertically. We have our x squareds here, x y's here, y squareds in this column, and then we're just left with sad little y. So we have 2x, and again, we're just looking at the constant, okay, and adding the term, adding that variable at the end to let us know what it is. So 2 plus 8 plus, oh, where's my constant? Well, when there isn't a constant in front of a variable, that means it's just 1. It's like an invisible 1. So 2 plus 8 plus 1 is 11 x squared. Now let's look at our xy. We have 3 minus 5. It's negative 2. And don't forget your xy. Then 5 plus 2 is 7 y squared. And then we just have 3y, so we're just going to leave them like that. And because these are not like terms, you cannot add these up together. It doesn't just become x to the third power whatever, okay? Like you can't. They're not like terms. So this is simplified. That is it. That's how it ends. And I know previously when we did like terms and combining like terms, I did something like this with different colors, or you can circle them, circle one type and then underline another, put a square over another type of term. However way that you do it, just make sure that you're only combining the like terms. Okay, and that was just those steps for adding the polynomials. Okay, let's take a look at subtracting polynomials. So I was like trying to move this thing. Can't get it to move. There we go. It's kind of better. Okay, so starting with example 5, our steps are going to be the same. We need to remove the parentheses, but because we're subtracting, everything on this side is going to be the opposite, right? So remember that when you're subtracting anything, you're adding the opposite. So 2 minus 5 is the same as 2 plus negative 5. Okay, they are the same thing. So it could be easier for you to just add the negative of each of these terms because we know how to add, and then you just make it the opposite. So just drop those parentheses, step 1, which is what they did here. They made everything opposite. So now that was a positive 4, this is a negative 5, and now that was a positive 2. Now it is a negative 4, positive 5, negative 2. Now combine like terms. I have at first negative 4 x squared. Don't forget to include the sign before the term, then a 3x squared. That leaves me with negative 1 x squared. We don't write 1 in front of variables, so it's just negative x squared. You look at our next term, it is 2x plus, 5x, and that gives us 7x. That's right here. And then we're left with our constants, negative 5, negative 2, negative 7, right there. So that was done horizontally. You can also set it up vertically, and this is where you'd be adding the negative. Okay, so this was positive 3, positive 4, negative 8, negative 9. You're changing that all around here, and then after you flip the signs, you add them like you would with the previous examples. So I hope this video helps a little bit. If not, I am available for specific like FaceTime or Skype or whatever it is, video chatting that you want to do. We can work one-on-one. Just send me an email to make an appointment so I can get away from my kids. All right, hope you guys are having a good one. Have a great day.